Hi, this is Roman for Ultra Rock Radio, and today I'm in Slovenia at Tolminator Festival with Campa. Guten Tag, wie geht's?
We are doing very fine, I think so, yeah?
Dude, we're absolutely fucking blasted. We got so lucky with the weather and stuff. It was fucking amazing.
Could you please introduce yourself to the camera?
Okay, I'm Dom, I'm the second guitarist, like, you know me, probably not, but yes. Yeah, I do guitars and backing vocals.
And I'm Buddha, I'm a singer, screamer, and lyricist, and so on.
For those who don't know you yet, hold me if I'm wrong. You guys are from Berlin, Germany, mostly, starting in, I'm not sure about the date. When did you start?
So, we started in 2022, so rehearsing, composing, and so on. And our first show was in October 23, I think that's what you have.
Yeah. And to me, you have released your first EP, To the Grave 2024, that's right. So how would you define your sound? Is it death? Is it thrash? Is it something in between?
I would say that the main genre is thrash metal, but we don't stay only there. So we have a lot of influences from death metal, grind, stoner, everything around. But man, we like to play fast. And we like to make a lot of a mess.
We like to keep things kind of brutal, man. It's that's always an issue we try to serve to. Like, yeah, that's always a thing. But like he said, fusion kind of genres too.
Fusion in general.
But, I mean, for me, there are no genres, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
Yeah, we have a bass. Our guitar player Marian is the one that composed mostly of the things that we do.
Yeah.
But imagine he brings an approach, and then we bring our ideas. And for example, in my case, I was not always a thrash metal singer, so I always have a lot of in my mind, and depending on the lyrics, depending on the feeling of the song, I have a different approach. So there's a lot of things going on, and we don't put like a filter on what we do.
Okay, so that was my next question. How do you guys work together? So it's a group things. One does the riffs, you do the lyrics, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so it's a common. You all work together. It's not just you does everything.
For sure not, dude. I mean, on the first EP, it was like we said, like it was mainly Marian composing. And Buddha writing the lyrics and all the stuff. In the next album, you're gonna at the first album actually, you're gonna hear a lot more like coming together of shits, dude.
Yeah, most of the times it's Marian that brings an idea. Is very prolific in composing, and by an idea I mean most of the song already done. And then we try to bring everything that we can from all the parts to make something unique and something that you can translate to Campa. We try to, I think we do a lot of different things in different songs, but you always can find a little, you can say that it's Campa, you know?
Before we go into details about what the future holds, I want to have your opinion regarding the thrash scene in general. I mean, in the modern thrash scene. I mean, not the big four, they are in history, then. Yeah. What do you think about modern groups, modern bands like, for example, Power Trip, Deficiency? Do they inspire you somehow, or do you think that's something else in us?
Dude, I fucking love Power Trip. I fucking love Havoc. I've been to them both, and I was fucking blasted, dude. It was fucking amazing.
In my case, I love bands that have a lot of identity. So, for example, if you listen to a band like Power Trip, Warbringer, they are bigger because they are unique. They are not trying to emulate something. They are doing their own thing, and I think that's pretty amazing. That in a world like we live today, that you need to follow an algorithm to kind of appear. They are not respecting that rules. They don't give a fuck, and they are better because of that. And if you see, for example, we talk about thrash metal because we are a thrash metal band. But for example, when you see the Big Four, they are Big Four because they are different. Of course, they were the first ones, but they all have an identity. They don't look like the other ones, you know. I love, for example, a Space Chaser from Berlin. They are unique. You have, for example, Eripa, I told you already. I'm always listening to a lot of new bands that are just amazing because they are different. Task Force Toxicator, for example, they from Germany. They are more into this new wave of thrash metal, but they are different. You know, that's the thing that I like more. And we are, when we see them, we want to be like them. You know, like have this mindset.
Yeah, of course. Well, that was actually the next question. You come from Germany, and Germany is so huge on the metal scene in every genre. Is it something of is it harder to be a successful band in Germany, would you think, because of the competition? Or on the contrary, is it easier because the people push you to succeed?
I'm Portuguese and I grew up, and for example, when I had my bands in the beginning, it was like, I want to make a band, there's no one to play. So you need to create a band that with a guy that is from funk metal, then or from funk, and then you have a drummer that is punk, and you are a metal singer, and there's not the it's not so easy to create something with a line, you know. But at the same time, sometimes having a lot of chances decrease your ability to be prolific, because you only gonna play with guys that think exactly like you. In our band, we are lucky that we all think a little bit different, and yeah, we have a line that we need to follow, but we are different. And about Germany, I think it's easier for us because we live in Berlin. We can play, if we want, we can play every month there. We can go to different places, and people are, in comparison with my country, is like people are organizing festivals in small towns. You know, everyone is doing that like we do with like this music, like Pimba music, you know. So yeah, for me it's easy to compare, and Germany is amazing in that.
Dude, I mean, it's always about like respecting each other's opinions for sure, but I mean, to find people that are willing to play with you in the same genre, it's not that difficult, but it takes a lot of time and effort to get it working. I think I don't know, but I think it doesn't differentiate in other countries. Like I don't know, because Berlin's pretty connected, like, you know.
As a French, I can tell you, heavy metal is not a sure thing. You have to work for it.
Yeah.
I think also, for example, in Berlin, what happened is that when we play, we need to give our maximum, because we are playing sometimes in locations where, for example, Assassin comes after us, or you know that you have a lot of older bands that they are amazing. They create basically the German thrash metal, and the people are used to have that standard. So you need kind of there's a lot of people, you know. But it's at the same time, it's also, you are watching their shows, you have a lot of access, and you see the things and you say, man, this is nice. I want to be like these guys, you know. So that's yeah.
Okay, let's go back to 2023. So you released back then To the Grave. How was it to produce that first EP for you? Was it difficult? Were you already on the go?
I mean, for me, it was the first time producing anything. Yeah, and it was my first time in the studio, so I was fucking, my heart was bumping, like, you know, at the first tries, I was fucking, yeah. But I learned a lot of stuff, like, you know, next time we get into that kind of situation, man, it will be way different. I will do things different, but I'm happy with the way things came out also.
Yeah. Well, I discovered you recently for this interview, so like 90% of people, I think it was with God Against God.
That's
You did write the lyrics. Was that something really important for you? The thematic of religion?
I think I use the term God and devil a lot, but for example, if you see a football team, their God is their team. So this God against God is about beliefs, is about how your beliefs. We are so focused on what is right in our head that we tend to fight against each other. And in this case, I was talking about politics as well. So it's like dogmas. So you see a lot of people nowadays, different countries fighting against each other and then hating each other. And the thing is that the people itself, us, we don't hate each other. We are just following stuff, the dogmas that people put in our minds. And God against God is about it, you know. It's like in the end we kill each other for nothing, man. For people that control us and for truths that are not truths, you know. That's so God against God was about it. When I wrote the album, I was a lot thinking about the death and the way that people die in a stupid way, you know. So that's why the album is called To the Grave as well. And God Against God was part of it. It's about that injustice that we live. You see now in all the wars that you see happening, people don't have control about things. They just go to war because there is a God that put you there, and God can be whatever you want. It's just a dogma.
Could be a football team. It could
Yeah.
be a really.
Yeah, it can be also, man, I like meat, you don't. Yeah, so that it can be this. Yeah, and then we start fighting and yeah.
About the cover of the album, maybe it's just me, but is it a reference to
Yeah.
Because that skeleton shrouding
Yeah.
looks like the only guy.
I wanted the album. So, well, if you listen to the 5 songs, they are about death, but in different ways. It's like the flirting with death. I didn't focus on it. It was just. I like the aesthetics. A lot of people also compare with Top, for example, because of the colors and so. But what I wanted is that I wanted to have this flirting with death, where the death's kind of inviting you in, but in a way that she's not forcing you to die. It's just, hey, come over. You know. So that was the goal, and that's why she's on the door, just doing you. Come over here. Of course, I'm more into old school aesthetics.
So, okay.
So yeah, for me it has like skulls, and you know, I like that. And I want people to understand the message, and sometimes you need that very directly.
So it's fast, it's thrash, it has some technicality. Can you imagine Campa be a bit mid-tempo, or is it something you would do?
I think that question is reserved for Marian later on, but I want to answer it like in my kind of way, and I think that the huge fast tempo shit it serves us. It serves our purpose for sure, and we're really writing faster stuff. It's like that's kind of a joke, but faster, harder, Campa, you know.
But the thing is that, for example, we have some bands that they are very good in what they do, but for us, we played already with some, and they don't call us because they don't touch us so hard because they are just fast. And I like momentos in the songs, you know. So we have a little bit of stoner in the Manhunt, for example. I have a lot of grind influences. I love, for example, Superjoint Ritual and so on. So that kind of stuff. So and Brujeria, that kind of stuff, you know. I think it's all about balance. If you want to give a message musically, you cannot always be fast, you know. So, and if you are only fast and if you put all the instruments playing at the same time, it's not understandable. You don't have momentos. If everyone is doing solos all the time at the same time, you don't have that feeling that something special happened in that moment. That's our way of thinking.
It's like fucking breathing, dude. It's like you sometimes do have to fucking take a sip of fucking fresh air. Yeah, that's the thing.
About your last song, was it about alcoholism?
Fill
me with poison.
fill me up with
No.
poison. Fill me up with poison. I'm a special. I'm a borderliner, so I have the tendency to need to get completely destroyed.
That's your
And fill me up with poison was about it. It's like trying to cope with the way you are feeling. No, it's not something that I'm living now, but it's like fill me up with poison so I can get out of my room. So I get out of my. It's about abusing to survive, or to persist. Yeah.
So it's not something personal.
No, it's very.
It's not now.
No, it's not personal for now, but I think we all had that find that you need
Do that.
by poison is not only alcohol or drugs. It can be food, it can be people.
Alcohol is drugs.
Yeah, but I used to like to drink a lot. Yeah, that's it. So fill me up with poison.
So well, now let's talk about the future. So an LD
Yeah, it's on the works.
on the works. Could we have a timetable or maybe a title?
Title So is a time.
I don't say it out.
Yeah.
I'm listening to it.
No, but the thing is, we have it's like again like a thematic album.
Okay.
It's gonna be called Destruction of a Person,
Nice.
and most likely,
You're doing this.
yeah, and it's about the way that we destroy ourselves and the people around and so on, because the destruction of a person can be mental, can be social. Yeah, it's more about the apocalypse within yourself and how it influences everything around
You
us.
started working on it. Some songs are already done, maybe.
We have already 8 songs done.
Okay.
No, we have them done. We didn't leave the stage. We are gonna write some more, and then we might cut something. But I think we can say that we are very happy with the songs that we have picked till now.
If I say 26,
No, it's gonna happen.
okay.
It's gonna happen for sure. We have a special date that I would love to have it, but we need to go to the stage, and I don't know how the things are going to happen. But in 26 summer, you are gonna have already some songs already in the album.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, and on the more close future, next dates, next gigs, next concert.
So we are gonna take some time to do more songs, and I hope we can start the album, to record the album in the end of the year. We have already the artwork in construction. Everything is more or less. We have like a thematic thing on it.
Around Campa, do you have side projects as well? Of the bands?
Yeah. Our drummer has a band that is completely different because, like I said, we all have. I didn't say it, but we all come from different musical. Yeah. So you have Sasuke as Scampi. It's like a drum and bass project. Very nice.
It can't really be called a genre, you know. You know that kind of music that can't really be called, but it's
very nice.
Like it's called drum and bass, but
But it's not.
No, I'm curious now.
it is, but it is.
And there's a lot of
more. It's a lot more.
Yeah, and I'm willing to start a new project a little bit more like in the oldies style, like rockabilly and so on. I still study classic singing, and I used to sing this kind of music. So I'm a Elvis Presley guy.
Mike.
Yeah, so I might do some horror oldies
Okay.
in the future. Something by not twisted. No, twin tempo. Something in that line. I want to sing again, not only screaming. So
That's a good point. You do. You do sing at some point, but you usually scream. Don't you want to put more clear singing?
we have in the next album we have more stuff like that. But it's like screaming. everything has a time. You know, like if you want to give a message, you need to have. You need to sometimes to use other kinds of things. You know, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's like you need to use the tools that you have with your voice to pass some message. Also, with the language that you use to sing. For example, I in the past I was singing also in Portuguese sometimes, but for me, a lot of people ask me why don't I put Portuguese in the songs. We have a song with a little bit of Portuguese in it in the next album.
In the future.
Yeah, but it's sometimes it's about the message. You know, I only use my language
If you think it has a meaning.
For example, imagine that I'm talking about something that someone told me and that the words need to be in that language. That's why I don't sing in German and that's why I don't sing in Portuguese, not because it needs to make sense.
Okay. All right. Do you have any advice? Is it something you're obsessed with, musically speaking, artistically speaking? What is your thing right now when you're not, when you're outside? What's in your truck when you start?
It's kind of the thing that I really early off picked off like from one of my idols, like fucking
Captée?
fucking Black Sabbath, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Black Sabbath. Man, they jammed the albums. They jammed them. And that's the thing I always wanted to become, like to jam and to create.
Yeah, to not out of it. It's kind of making love, you know. You know, when you jam, you create something in a flowing.
Just follow the flow, baby. That's a thing I always wanted to have, but also, I mean, it's not a thing that has to be, but it's really what I want to produce sometimes. It's nice.
In my case, I listen to a lot of Satan, a lot of Ozzy specifically, not and then
Yeah, we are 3 days after the passing.
yes, I got sick.
Yeah.
I got sick because I'm listening to it all the time. So, and then I like this kind of oldies. I like a lot of the Skid Row stuff, that kind of heavy metal, because I used to sing that. I listened to a lot of Twin Temple. I was crazy about the album from Opeth. Okay, I'm digging Warbringer, the last album, and love the way that he writes.
Were you there?
I had the chance to meet Cavill.
Nice.
So we were talking a little bit, and I love the way he sings, you know, the way he composes, even this pop way of doing the rhymes and so on, something that I appreciate. So for me, I didn't know him before this album that much. I knew it, but I was not so in love with the composition, I mean.
Sure.
And man, I got crazy about it. It's like a better world and the cross. Fuck, man, I want to write something like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the last one. Do you have a message to spread, a word to your fans, or any last word?
Dude, it was fucking amazing to play at fucking Tolminator. It was my first time and it was such a fucking blast. But whoever it played with us, but it didn't play with every band. That's the thing I'm a bit like very fucking lucky for. It's just
You had a good series. You had a good sound. You had a good weather, and the people were there.
The sun was shining. So about the people, so Tolminator was amazing. It was a dream for me. I'm always here.
The first time, by the way, Tolminator?
No, I'm not.
The first time as players, as artists.
For me, it was the first time at all.
At all.
I'm a fan of Tolmin. It's my special place to energize, and man, it was amazing. About the people that listen to our music, man, be strong, be nice to everyone around, stay metal, and if you have problems, listen to our music and get courage with that.
All right.
And yeah, just be strong.
Thank you.
And scream it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Okay, I nailed it. All right. Yeah. Merci. Thank you very much. Je vous en prie. Yeah, my man.
Bonjour.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. That was cool. Okay, I got everything in. That is
Great and perfect.
Oh, thank you very much.
I enjoyed it.
Retrouvez toute l'actu du rock et du métal, l'agenda culturel, les dates de concerts, les sorties d'albums, les live reports, les chroniques sur ultrarock.fr.